Welcome to the Guilford County Reentry Center. We understand that coming home from jail and prison can be a very challenging experience. Our goal is to provide you with information, resources, and supports to help you to be successful in your journey with reentry. Let me assure you of this, that our reentry team will work with you every step of the way. But what we won't do, we won't go ahead of you. We need you to understand that this is your life. This is your purpose. So let us be a part of what God has called you to do. Thank you for coming to the center. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your life. Have a great day.
Hi, my name is Sharian Wanton, and I work for Guilford County Reentry as a peer support specialist, as well as an employment agent and a housing specialist. It just gives me a great opportunity to be in front of you to tell you what we do at Guilford County Reentry. I want to talk to you today about the seriousness of where do you begin once you're released from prison? Where do you go? One thing I do know for sure, because I've experienced myself, coming home to your family and friends is a big factor in one's life. Prison don't really set you up to realize that you're reconnecting back with your family, or how would I find a job? Where do I go to find a job? Who's going to give me a job? So I just want to tell you how important it is for a family to accept your loved ones coming home from prison. It's important that the fact that they will come out to be able to have love given to them because they've been going away a long time. Family is a big factor in one's success of an ex-felon coming home. They're looking to you for guidance and direction. I just thank God for Guilford County Reentry because this is what we do. We reach one community and one family at a time. There are many barriers when people are coming home from Department of Correction. They don't know who's going to give them a job. They don't know where their next meal is coming from. They don't know who's going to give them clothes or where they're going to even sleep. So I say today to you, once again, family and friends and reconnecting back in society and then being accepted back in society is crucial to success of a person that was an offender. I can't stress to you enough how much support they need. Not so much financially, but mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. We have to take time out and realize that they're starting their life all over again. It is imperative to realize that Guilford County Reentry, the reentry program, is the most important piece of somebody coming back in society and making it. They can come here and get housing, education, cognitive thinking, skills, whatever they may need. And this is the place where they start at. But it all starts back with family and home, being accepted. So once again, I want to tell you, it is so important to understand that there are many barriers of people who have been behind the wire. It's time for us to put in and invest in the people that are coming home so they can get their life back on track.
I'm John Michelotti, peer support specialist with Guilford County Reentry. The challenges faced by individuals who are incarcerated, the fear of being released and not knowing what's going to happen on the outside. Family support is going to be very important to have that hope of being released from prison, being released from incarceration, and becoming part of society again. Some families reject the idea because of past experiences with the individual who's being released from prison. If employment is not easily obtained, then that can be very challenging and putting a financial strain on the family. Employment is extremely important. Having access to the resources that can help you with employment, having access to the resources that can help you with transportation, because getting to that employment is an issue. Many people being released from prison are looking for basic needs. Here at Guilford County Reentry, we're a resource. We have stakeholders who are also our resources that we can help individuals with. We have staffing companies that help with employment. We have city transit. We provide individuals with bus passes until they start making money, until they start being paid. We help with that transportation. We help with clothing. We help with resources that provide food. So these are issues that at Guilford County Reentry will help with. I've been through this. I understand what the process is. A lot of folks who haven't experienced it don't know what the transition is. It is challenging. The longer a person has been incarcerated, the more challenging it can be. There's a culture shock coming out of prison. The longer a person's in prison, the culture shock becomes greater. Things have changed. We have individuals that we help that have been incarcerated 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. I encourage those individuals who are being released from prisons, contact Guilford County Reentry. Seek us out. There will be no judgment. We'll just hear what your needs are. We'll make certain recommendations that I feel like have helped other people in the past that could possibly help you as an individual. And I just encourage and just seek us out and have a conversation with us. And I feel like we'll just help you on your journey to recovery, help you on your journey to reentry and building a new life.
My name is Durwood Best. I'm a former jail administrator with the Guilford County Sheriff's Office. It was disheartening for me to see men and women who would leave our facilities, going back into the community or transitioning back into the communities or heading off to prison, often to see them sometime later returning or going back to jail or headed off to prison. And I could never figure out why this was happening. A lot of them would have the same or common factors. They didn't have a place to stay. They didn't have support from their families. They had substance abuse problems. It was just like a revolving door. You'll see the same people over and over again. And we also soon learned that the state of North Carolina was trying to do their part. The Guilford County Reentry program that we have established here in Guilford County work well with addressing the needs of the justice-served individuals that are returning back into society. We do whatever we can to support so that they can transition back into the community and be productive citizens so they won't repeat themselves about going back into the system. And it is our hope with this program, we can make a difference, we can make a change, one individual, one family at a time.
Good morning, I'm KJ. Welcome to the Guilford County Reentry Center, here located at 505 East Green Drive at the bottom of the courthouse. Come on in. So when you first come into our facility, you'll be greeted by our receptionist who will answer any questions that you might have about our services. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit about our center here. So right here is our job posting board. If you are looking for employment, you can start here looking at all the opportunities that we might have that week. It changes often, so pop in and check us out. Now, if you come over here, this is our classroom area. So different life skills or training courses take place over here in this area here. social distancing. That's why we have these plexiglass up. Still want to keep you all safe while you're in our center. Now over here, we have computers for our clients to be able to use, because we know not everybody has access to computers. So if you need to do like an application for Social Security, job search, all of those, you're welcome to come in and use any of these computers. So here's our reentry closet. We have shoes, male, female, clothes, men and women, pocketbooks, blankets, covers, you name it. And a great thing about our closet is everything in here is clean and ironed. So when you come in, if you need something, it's ready for you and you can put it right on. You don't have to worry. It's clean, sanitized, everything. Next over here is our kids zone. We know often when you come to an appointment, you have to bring your children. So we have coloring books, magazines, little toys, just something to keep your children busy while you're here and for them to have something to do as well. So they're not just standing around. They could be entertained while they're here. Then if you come into this section, this is like our conference section. Any kind of conference we have right here. We have the Polycom system where we can communicate back and forth with folks that might be in prison. And if we're coming up with a case plan for them, we have the ability to chat with them and see them. So that's a great feature. Then over here we have the reentry kitchen is our break room, but also what we have is like we have emergency food for our clients that might come in who are in need of something to eat. So we try to keep bread and canned goods, soups, and things of that nature. So when somebody comes in, if they're hungry, we'll feed them. Good morning, Isis. What are you working on this morning?
Hey KJ, so I'm just checking in on my clients today. I worked with a client yesterday and I'm just seeing if he has his social security and things ready so he can get his employment for tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day.
You too, thank you.
Good morning, Celia. How are you this morning?
Morning, KJ. How are you?
Good. What are you working on this morning?
I'm just putting some resources together for a couple of clients that we got to use today. So, that's about it. Do you need me to do something?
No, not right now, but thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Good morning, Sherry Ann. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great, KJ.
Good. What you working on this morning?
I'm pretty busy in here today. Working on the event for the groundbreaking for the open house.
Okay.
And also contacting all the housing people that's going to be coming to our open house today.
Okay. All right. Well, let me know if you need anything.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
You have a good day.
You too.